Hey, this is Niloy. I was actually working with some web crawling and getting data from internet related stuff, but I think I can document those things, and this can help you guys little more. There are a lot of things in this task, and they are not same for every project. There are actually engineering related things. I mean, every project have a different engineering curve where the knowledge should be used or the knowledge should not be used. In here, I worked with some search engines and get the index data of those searches. What I mean by that, say if we go to the google.com and search for some query, we get some links. Yeah, that's the basic principle of search engines. So in that search engine, those results are shown, but those results come from some crawlers that scroll the internet. Yeah, that's okay, but the main problem here is we can crawl our data itself, but that's a very heavy process and we can't maintain this. But what can I do by scrapping those URLs from those sites? I got many different things, even many different hidden thing of search engines by crawling this type of things, like many duplicated links. Even I see the number search result number or page numbers are many times fake, and sometimes they show the related data. Sometimes they show, like in Google, there are a lot of YouTube links in further pages beyond the first pages. There were a lot of YouTube links. So we can talk later, but I hope for now I can show you some result. Like the google.com, like you can hear a file called main.google.com, and this is mostly written in all Python. So at first I'm going to show you the result. Like if I run, so what happens here? This need query what I want to search, like a normal search. I like what example, say what is showing on. You can see these are getting crawled automatically, but say what are in the end. Yeah, some things are something. Yeah, you can see that the pages ends here. So now I can customly maybe close that, and I get all of links and the pages. Actually, there are not defined page numbers where the maximum page numbers we can get in google.com. So I don't get any. So this have an infinite loop. Yeah, this, I hope this can be easily fixed with some of logic, like if any page don't get you that data or get less than 10 results, as every page have 10 links maybe. So you just, if any exception happens, then this means the search is closed, or the pagination is closed, but I'm not going to that type of stuff. So in here we can see some links, the most of links. So yeah, here one thing, I implemented a custom sorting algorithm in here which sorts by site. That's I need a lot. Sometimes I think that why that site that searches are messy. I am clicking on the same link again and again, but why things work like that? So in here I searched like, in here you can see like YouTube. There are a lot of results related to YouTube, you can see. Okay, and this is a result from google.com. I have the same thing with other search engines like Bing. Maybe I'm going to bing.com/example. That worked the same way how Google worked. So there, by doing that, I hope we can understand the search result different in different type of search engines. The main one thing I noticed, Google show less results. Yeah, but those are very relevant in most of the case. But Microsoft's Bing shows many more wide range of results, but the problem is they are very repeated and not relevant. Like in Google, that maybe if our website is built for many type of languages, multilingual website, sometimes Google just show the English version of that. But if we see into the Bing, then we can notice that there are more than that type of thing. Like that is just showing a bunch of same type of sites with just the language changed. I hope you like, yeah, like you can see those all results. Like in here I hope a network error can be happened, like because we get more than that data. Okay, that type of thing can happen very rapidly, but yeah, that's okay. So you can see the same query differ results very different in those two search engines. Yeah, I'm going to show you for another search engine. We can again the same. Yeah, you have to remember that in many times you are going to see the bot protection page. Maybe that's okay, but don't panic for that, because you just manually can check those, because yeah, those can be automated cancellation techniques, but we are not going to that type of application specific things. Yeah, like yeah, you can see here the same. Yeah, as Yandex is a Russian search engine. I mean mostly the Russian country based. This why many sites are appeared in Russian languages. Okay, for now I hope we can go to the next site, that is DuckDuckGo, the hacker's favorite. So in here, yeah, but DuckDuckGo have a very cute thing. This is different because those other three are based on pagination, but this is a single page result system. So listing, most of the case. So this code slightly different from those. So we can see the results. You can there are very different in search output. So the search engine matters. The thing is, search engine matters. So what search engine I most of the case use, that is depend what type of data I am searching for, what type of media I am searching for. Maybe I use many specific search engines or media specific search engine, like some image for image search. I use a different time for different for people search. I mean the people from the image search. There are a lot of things happen. Those is our topic from another day. Actually this is night, so and I film my most of the video in night, so I can set for another night. So that's the output you can see here, the results, the links. But the main thing that I want to show how that is coded. Yeah, okay, we are in back. Say we are those like those other files are most of the case my notes actually. So okay, this is not that big. This is very small, like a 40 less than a 40 lines of code. So if you see, yeah, I'm using Playwright. That's okay, but this is like crawling related thing, and Playwright and other thing like Scandium and other things like Puppeteer, those are based. Those are mostly made for automation. Yeah, they are used sometimes for crawling, but those are not standard for crawling. Because those three are, yeah, they have, but those three are most popular. Is mainly the abstraction layer of the wave protocol. Actually the automation protocol, there are different type of protocols implemented in browsers. By this we can headlessly communicate with the browser. So there are different other than just the Wave protocol. That is from there are like driver protocols and other thing exist like that. And an interesting thing I want to say, the Playwright and the Puppeteer, those are made from the most same team. Those are made from Microsoft. The Puppeteer is okay, but the Playwright, there are one key feature that is auto weighting. Yeah, this is really useful. Like in here, wait for this make sense. Actually this is most of the browser related thing, like how you can find the best selector for your data grabbing, like, and I used some tricks for getting quality data even with less restrictions, like you can see here, like Playwright, this is the boilerplate code line, and Playwright and Sync API, this is the main. Yeah, there are other three modules in the Playwright, but those are async and other what has driver. So those are not most of the case used. Yeah, async used, but in a project either this is sync or async. So we can say one is used. Yeah, some project can use both, but not in general. And those are some input output related tasks, like this is for the argument, and sorry, this is for the argument, this is for the folder parsing, and this is for the file parsing actually. Folder means file system parsing from OS. And here you can see from shared import this is a library that this is a shared code that is shared between those four implementations, like the share. There are some normalized URL. This is a thing like if a URL ends with slash and if a URL don't end with slash, by string those are different, but by URL those are not different. So I made some little rules about that, but that's not so much stricted. Is valid URL? Yes. Those are some type of logic, like anything other than the URL can grep to the data section, so this prevent this actual filter those things. And the magical thing here is sort by domain. That I love it because there are many things to see here. Yeah. So, and the print list, I mean the cross and the numbering things for cross exception handled in exception section, but the numbering handled in print list. So those are this is the basic thing. But in Google, okay, after this is the search, what the query actually, the link box, the results actually, and this here, this is a interesting line, the Chromium extension. This have OS slash means that is grabbing getting data from a file system, and that is Chrome slash extension slash uBlock. What that is an extension that I used for filtering data, filtering ads actually, and getting the quality scrapping, other than just surrounding with ads. Those can interrupt a lot, so we can prevent this. And this is playwright related stuffs, and we are just opening the browser and the same thing, like this is the browser related things. I mean initializing related thing, and this is same in everywhere, most of the case. And this is a cookie, and why I use the cookies, because like in google.com you can see the recap, but if you are logged in, the recap may be require very less time, even that can maybe some time when you start up that can appear, but most of the case that's don't appear by if you logged in. So that's a reason I put that in, and I make a dedicated bot email, meaning email that is Gmail, that is basically for that type of purpose. And the max link, this is, I say that limit, and the thing is page is equal to context.page, I mean the page where our website is mounted, and in that we are starting from the site, the page number actually. There are a different thing, like this is not page number actually, those are a structured way to paginate. Like, yeah, I can describe you, like there is a line page.go, this starts the thing, and you can see those are search engine specific things, like google.com/search is the mount and Q is the query. And here are interesting thing, UDM is equal to 14. What that is the web tab, like in the if you search for Google anything, that appears in a tab that is called all, and that all tab contains more than just links. Those contains image, videos and other things like that. But if we go to the web tab, then just the URLs appear, but the UDM but in here the UDM do the direct redirect to the web tab, and we can say the stored is equal to, and that is the pagination related thing. So in that, the page dot wait for select hash res RSO, this is when those are not magic number. Actually those have logic, but for us this is a magic number that we can get from reverse engineering things like wait for. This is the beauty of playwright, wait for selector. One of them beauty, like page for selector hash res o, this is the result div, and in that we are finding for every anchor tag, and there is a cache. Like some sites have preview. Why I say that I implemented a valid URL, like if many thing in this anchor from the google.com web UI itself, those links are, but we don't need this. So I don't like, if the site don't have the root domain actually, then or the origin, then this is not a native, and I only need thus not native. We don't need Google's related links, I mean Google internal links, those are, and then we get the href tag from those anchor. This is very simple, and this is except that if a page get end or something like that, and we are sorting by domain, and we are just printing that simple as that. But how you find those things, like the selectors is very important. If you get some selector that is very unstable or can get different for different type of data, then this is going to trouble you a lot. You need to there is a option for get selector, get CSS selectors and DevTools, but I hope those are not efficient in most of the time. Those can lead you up very big problems in future if you just rely on them. So you need to manually check them. And if we say for Bing, this is also the same. Most of the logic is same, like and as Bing don't contain other images and other things like in its UI, so in its main UI tab, so we don't need like UDM where a thing like in Google, so we include UDM 14. So that's okay. And then the same thing, we need to find the container where the results are mounted. And if we go back to results, wow, we are in the right place. We get all anchors, we get all then hrefs, and that same thing like Google. Yeah, that's pretty well for multi-page applications. And after that we go to the Yandex. This is also maybe this is also the same thing, just that selectors. Yeah, you can say why not just putting things in a logic for the same. We can combine those three and make just a single script. I hope this is very easy, but I'm just doing for fun. So that's okay. But now the DuckDuckGo is different in this purpose. So the thing is same for loading, yeah, for everywhere, and the page is equal to, and this is also, and the and here IA is equal to web, that is like same as Google's web tab. And in here there is difference, there is no pagination in here, so we are waiting for more results. What that is, the lowest element for, not the lowest actually, this elements load in the bottom of those results. So actually I don't feel that is so much effective like that. If after the first loading, that stay every all time, but the thing here is click, we are just clicking more results and getting to that thing and just sleeping on. I know this is the most inefficient thing. Do not use hardcode sleeping values, those are very unprofessional, but for now I am just skipping the hard parts and things well here, and we get all data now, and you can see this I get from CSS selector, and that is okay, that's work well, but not for all case. Like I get troubled for okay site Amazon, you can see that Amazon, and that is very, I get trouble for that. And just if I show you, like you can see those things, those are very vulnerable. Like if some different category appears, that thing totally crash the code, so be afraid from that. And yeah, if you code that for mature, I'm not for coding this, I just exploring, actually not exploring, I know all things before, but just implemented from the curiosity. And in here actually the page dot locator, we get all the anchors, and same as we get the all anchor links, and we get our sorted data. By this we can we easily get our links, so that's okay. So why I do this, because I need to see lots of link in one place, and I don't have a crawler, a custom crawler. Even if we make custom crawlers, there are some type of problems, like yeah, most of the websites archive data. This we can get the old data, that's okay, but many sites, those are dynamic, that if, like say we launch our product in 2025, yeah, so what happens if a website was launched in 2010 and died in 2015? So there is no official data about those site in the site itself, and those type of things can happen. Yeah, we can get from archive, but that's not the real case. We can't query for custom things because things are already gone. Some mirrors and some other sites can exist, but the real data, the origin data, we are not getting. So sometimes we just having a based web crawler, a based thing, don't solve the problem. So that's it for today, actually tonight. See you in a next part maybe, if I implement something special for you, or if you want to see any type of special things, the implementation related stuffs, or if you want to learn code from me, then you can knock me in the comments and then I can show you the details maybe. So for now, goodbye, take care of your code.